worries. I'm Riki Flutey. I am 38 years old. I grew up in a small town in the South Wairarapa called Lake Ferry, and from there I went up to Te College, a boarding school in the Hawke's Bay, and then came down to Wellington and became a professional rugby player. I also have a wife and 4 children who at the moment are based in Wellington, so yeah, missing them lots, but yeah, that's me. Yeah, I was pretty fortunate enough to travel around the world for rugby. Absolutely enjoyed it. I've played alongside and been coached by some fantastic players and coaches. So first of all, I played for the Wellington and Wellington Hurricanes, and then in 2005, pretty young, I went over to, at 25, I went over to England to play for London Irish, and then moved over to play for London Wasps. So I spent probably 4 years in England, in London, and then had a little stint in France for a year, came back to England with Wasps, but and you know, got the opportunity to play at the highest level, something I didn't do when I was playing here in New Zealand, and got an opportunity to play for England 14 times, and then also in 2009 made the British and Irish Lions tour to South Africa. I've been fortunate enough to be coached by some amazing coaches. One in particular, which is probably a lead on to my role here at the Highlanders, is a guy called Dave Orrid. Now, Dave Orrid is a kicking specialist. He was Johnny Wilkinson's kicking coach since Johnny was 15 or 16, and brought him right through. So I got the opportunity with England to work alongside him, and I probably worked alongside Dave for about 5 or 6 years. So he was probably a huge influence in my career, and hopefully some of the things that I've learned from him I can share and pass on my knowledge with the players down here in the Highlanders. My role is skills coach. So a big part of my job is programming and getting around a lot of the players and developing their skills, and just being there to assist them and help put things in place so that they can see measurables, see improvements in their game in and around the skills. You know, and also obviously from a team perspective, you know, I want to make sure that our skill level, and I put measurables in place there, skill levels, you know, really high, so that we can execute our plays, and it, you know, mirrors on with what Az is doing with the attack and also defensive skills. Well, when I got the opportunity to take up this role, I sort of had memories of the Highlanders and of Otago, and I mean, all I can remember, I've always had huge amount of respect as a player for Otago and the Highlanders, and you know, the amount of support and how passionate the supporters and the fans are down here. It was something that you know, as a player coming down to play in Carisbrook, you felt that and you saw that, and that was massive, you know, from a player. So I'm really excited to get out in the community and meet our fans and supporters. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to taking up this opportunity.